Something happened to your soulmate today. They want to tell you about it. What you're about to hear will surprise you. My beloved child, before this moment passes, listen with your whole heart, because something happened to your soulmate today that they never expected. It was a small moment to everyone else, yet to them it felt like the entire world suddenly became silent. In that silence, one thought refused to leave their mind: you. They tried to ignore it. They tried to convince themselves it meant nothing. But every step they took pulled them closer to a realization they could no longer escape. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The message you are hearing now carries the emotion they have been unable to speak aloud, and what they discovered today has the power to change the way they look at your connection forever. For a brief second, they experienced something that felt strangely familiar, as if life was reminding them of a promise they almost forgot. A simple conversation, an unexpected sign, and one unforgettable feeling all happened within the same day. None of it seemed connected at first, until your name quietly echoed in their thoughts again and again. They paused, looked around, and wondered why every answer they searched for somehow led back to you. The more they resisted, the stronger the feeling became. Stay till the end, because the truth behind that moment is far more surprising than they imagined, and the next piece of this story reveals why they suddenly feel they cannot remain silent any longer. Now they are standing between fear and hope, carrying words that have never been spoken before. They keep asking themselves whether this is finally the right time to reveal everything they have been hiding inside. What happened today did not give them peace, it gave them certainty. A certainty they never believed they would feel. But before they take their next step, there is one final realization they need to understand, and when that realization arrives, nothing will feel the same again. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter uncovers the unexpected event that completely transformed their heart today. A quiet truth began unfolding in ways they could never have predicted. Someone asked them a simple question about their future, expecting an ordinary answer. Instead, they froze. Every possibility they imagined somehow led back to one person. You. They didn't speak your name aloud, but their heart already had. At that moment, they realized they had been carrying a feeling much deeper than they had ever admitted. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next few moments changed the direction of their thoughts completely. As the day continued, another unexpected moment arrived. They noticed a familiar song, a meaningful phrase, and an ordinary place suddenly reminding them of memories they couldn't explain. It felt as though life itself was quietly connecting invisible pieces together. They kept wondering, why today? Why now? No matter how hard they searched for another explanation, every answer pointed toward the same mysterious connection. That realization filled them with both excitement and uncertainty, because they understood they could no longer pretend these feelings were temporary. Now they have made a silent decision. They don't want this message to remain hidden forever, but before they reveal everything, one final event must unfold. That event is closer than they think, and when it happens, the words they have been holding back will finally come out without fear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What happens next is the very reason today became unforgettable, and the next chapter reveals the surprising moment that convinced them they could no longer keep their heart quiet. A single unexpected moment kept replaying in their mind long after the day was over. No matter how many times they tried to focus on something else, they couldn't escape one powerful feeling. It was as if an invisible door had opened, revealing a future they had never dared to imagine before. They finally understood that some connections refuse to disappear, no matter how much time passes. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What they are about to realize next is even more surprising than what happened earlier today. Then something even stranger took place. While everyone around them carried on as if it were an ordinary day, they suddenly felt an overwhelming sense that they were standing on the edge of an important change. They couldn't explain why, but their heart became calm instead of confused. For the first time in a long while, doubt slowly faded away, replaced by a quiet confidence that this story was far from over. Every unanswered question seemed to be leading toward one final truth they could no longer ignore. Now only one step remains before everything begins to make sense. They are holding back a message they never imagined they would have the courage to share, and every passing moment makes it harder to keep it inside. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In the next chapter, the unexpected discovery they make will leave them completely speechless, and it will explain why today became the turning point they will never forget. The moment they had been trying to avoid finally arrived. A simple decision stood before them, but every choice seemed to point in the same direction. They closed their eyes, hoping the feeling would disappear, yet it only became stronger. Deep inside, they knew today was different from every day before it. It was the kind of day that quietly changes a person's heart without anyone else noticing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth they are about to face is closer than ever. Then an unexpected realization stopped them completely. They understood they had been searching for answers in the wrong places all along. The missing piece was never hidden in the outside world, it had been growing inside their own heart. Every coincidence, every unexpected reminder, and every quiet moment from today suddenly fit together like pieces of the same puzzle. What once felt confusing now felt incredibly clear, and that clarity gave them the courage they never thought they would find. Now they are only moments away from revealing what this entire day has been preparing them to say. Their heart is no longer asking whether they should speak, it is asking when. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter uncovers the one discovery that changes everything, and once those hidden words are finally revealed, this story will take a turn no one could have expected. Everything became quiet for a reason. They stopped chasing distractions and finally listened to the voice they had been ignoring all this time. In that silence, one unforgettable truth rose above every doubt: they could no longer pretend that today meant nothing. It felt as though every event had been leading to this exact moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What comes next is the reason this message could not remain untold. Then another unexpected thought entered their heart. They wondered what would happen if they waited too long. What if the opportunity they had been hoping for quietly slipped away? That question stayed with them, growing stronger every minute. Instead of fear, it filled them with determination. They realized some moments only arrive once, and today carried the feeling of one of those rare moments. Every memory, every hope, and every dream suddenly pointed toward the same destination, making it impossible to look away. Now they are closer than ever to speaking from the deepest part of their heart. The words are no longer hidden, they are simply waiting for the perfect moment to be revealed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the unexpected message they have been holding back, and once those words are finally spoken, the entire meaning of today's events will become clear. Just when they believed the day had revealed everything, one final moment changed the entire picture. It happened so quietly that almost no one would have noticed it, but to them it felt impossible to ignore. A calm certainty replaced every unanswered question. They stopped wondering whether the feeling was real, because their heart had already made its choice. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation is the one they never expected to carry. As evening settled in, they found themselves replaying every detail from the day. Each memory connected to the next until a pattern became impossible to deny. They realized nothing had happened by chance. Every conversation, every pause, and every unexpected reminder had gently guided them toward a single conclusion. They whispered to themselves that keeping everything hidden would only make the silence heavier. For the first time, they felt ready to let the truth be heard, even if it changed everything that came afterward. Now they are standing at the edge of a moment that cannot be taken back. The message they have protected for so long is about to leave their heart, and once it does, there will be no turning around. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter reveals the unexpected words they have been waiting to say, and those words will explain why today became the beginning of something they will never forget. A feeling they had tried to bury for so long finally rose to the surface. There was no fear left, no confusion, only a quiet certainty that refused to fade away. They looked back at everything that had happened today and realized it had been leading to one unforgettable conclusion from the very beginning. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next truth is the one they never thought they would be brave enough to accept. Then something remarkable happened inside their heart. Instead of asking, "What if I'm wrong?" they began asking, "What if this is the moment I've been waiting for all along?" That single thought changed everything. The weight they had been carrying suddenly felt lighter, and hope replaced every hesitation. They understood that some messages arrive exactly when they are meant to, and today's message was one they could no longer keep hidden. Every passing second only strengthened their desire to finally let those unspoken words be heard. Now they have reached the point where silence is no longer an option. The truth is closer than ever, and they know that once it is revealed, nothing will feel ordinary again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In the next chapter, they finally uncover the one sentence that has been locked inside their heart, and it will explain why this entire day became impossible for them to forget. At last, they stopped running from the truth. They took a deep breath and admitted something they had never been able to admit before. It wasn't a loud realization or a dramatic moment, it was a quiet certainty that settled deep within their heart. From that instant, they knew today's events had not been ordinary. Every unexpected moment had been preparing them for this one decision. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The biggest revelation is now closer than ever. Then they imagined what would happen if they never shared what they had discovered today. That thought stayed with them only for a moment before they gently smiled. They realized some messages are too meaningful to remain hidden forever. The fear that once held them back slowly disappeared, replaced by a hope they hadn't felt in a long time. They no longer wanted to wonder, what if? They wanted the truth to finally have a voice, because they believed the right moment was almost here. Now everything is leading toward the final turning point. The words they have carried in silence are about to be revealed, and once they are spoken, the meaning behind everything that happened today will become crystal clear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter unveils the message they have been protecting all along, and it will bring this extraordinary journey to its most unforgettable moment. The moment they had been waiting for finally arrived. They could no longer keep everything locked inside their heart. Every question that followed them throughout the day now had the same answer. They finally understood that this message was never meant to stay hidden forever. It was meant to reach you at exactly the right moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth they are about to reveal carries more meaning than they ever imagined. With complete honesty, they whispered to themselves, I can't keep pretending this never happened. Today's unexpected events had changed something deep within them. They realized that some connections grow stronger in silence, but sooner or later, silence must give way to truth. The hesitation that once controlled them had disappeared. In its place stood a quiet confidence, reminding them that the story was finally reaching the moment it had been building toward from the very beginning. Now there is only one final step left. Their heart is ready, their doubts have faded, and the message they have carried for so long is finally ready to be revealed without fear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter brings the final revelation, the one that explains why everything that happened today will become a memory they will never forget, and why this message could only be shared now. The waiting is finally over. They are no longer searching for the right words because their heart has already spoken them in silence 100 times. What happened today did not simply surprise them, it awakened something they had almost forgotten. They realized that certain moments arrive only once, and if they are ignored, they may never return in quite the same way again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the moment the entire story has been leading toward. They want you to know that today gave them more than answers, it gave them courage. Courage to stop hiding behind uncertainty. Courage to believe that meaningful connections deserve honesty instead of silence. As the day came to an end, they made a quiet promise to themselves. They would no longer let fear decide what happens next. That promise became the turning point they will always remember. The surprise was never just what happened around them. It was how completely their own heart had changed because of it. Now only one final chapter remains before every hidden piece falls into place. The message they have carried from the very beginning is about to be revealed completely, and once those final words are spoken, the meaning behind every mysterious moment will become clear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter holds the conclusion that brings this unforgettable journey to its most powerful ending. The final truth has been resting quietly in their heart all along. Today did not create these feelings, it simply revealed them. Every unexpected moment, every pause, every unanswered question led them to one undeniable realization: some connections become stronger with time, not weaker. They no longer see today as a coincidence. They see it as the day everything finally became clear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. One last piece remains before the entire message is complete. As they looked back on everything that happened, they smiled in a way they hadn't smiled for a long time. Not because every question had been answered, but because they finally stopped fighting what their heart had been trying to tell them. The uncertainty that once followed every thought slowly disappeared, replaced by a quiet peace. They realized that the greatest surprise was never an event, it was discovering how deeply one single connection could shape an ordinary day into something unforgettable. Now they are ready to leave behind silence forever. The message they have protected from the beginning is no longer hidden by fear or doubt. It is ready to be spoken with complete honesty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In the final chapter, every mystery comes together, every hidden clue finds its meaning, and the unforgettable reason behind everything that happened today is finally revealed. Everything has led to this final moment. The message they have carried through every quiet thought and every unexpected feeling can no longer remain hidden. Today changed them in a way they never imagined. It reminded them that some moments are not meant to be ignored, they are meant to be remembered forever. If they could speak to you with complete honesty, they would simply say that this day awakened a hope they thought had disappeared. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. This is the ending the entire journey has been preparing for. The greatest surprise was never a dramatic event. It was the realization that the strongest answers often arrive in the calmest moments. They finally understood that fear had been delaying their heart, not protecting it. From this day forward, they chose hope over hesitation and truth over silence. They no longer wanted to wonder what might happen tomorrow, they wanted to appreciate the meaning they had discovered today. That decision became the most unforgettable part of their journey. And now the message is complete. They wanted you to know that today's unexpected events gave them a new perspective, a stronger heart, and the courage to stop hiding from what truly matters. Whether this message reached you sooner or later, it arrived exactly when it was meant to. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Sometimes the biggest surprise is not what happens around us, but how a single day can completely transform the way we see the future. The journey does not truly end here, it begins with the choice they made after everything that happened today. They no longer see the future through uncertainty. Instead, they carry a quiet confidence that this unforgettable day was preparing them for a new chapter. Every unexpected moment became a reminder that life can change when the heart is finally willing to listen. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The final truth is simpler than they ever imagined, yet more powerful than they could have expected. Before this message fades, there is one last thought they want you to hear. They discovered that the greatest turning points rarely arrive with loud announcements. They arrive quietly, changing the way we think, the way we hope, and the way we move forward. Today was one of those rare moments. It gave them the courage to believe that some connections are meant to inspire growth, patience, and hope. That realization became the greatest surprise of all, because it transformed an ordinary day into a memory they know they will never forget. Now the story reaches its final heartbeat. Every mystery has found its place, every hidden feeling has found its voice, and every unanswered question has led to this single realization: today's events were never about fear, they were about discovering the courage to embrace what truly matters. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And as this message comes to a close, one thing remains certain: the surprise they experienced today will continue to shape